The prohibitory orders that have been imposed in highly affected 13 districts across the country, including the Kathmandu Valley, started from yesterday. On a more disheartening note, the country yesterday witnessed 35 deaths, which is the highest single-day COVID-19 related casualties. This scenario only indicates that the countrymen need to be on their toes in our fight against coronavirus. Good morning, I'm Abhidesh Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. The country witnesses the highest single-day COVID-19 deaths as 35 individuals succumbed to the virus, 12 deaths reported in Banke district alone. Latest data reveal Nepal has the highest global transmission rate of COVID-19, a single-day projection in the country as high as 200,000. At least 38 people killed and dozens others injured in a stampede at a religious festival in the northeast of Israel. And Barcelona missed opportunity to climb to the top of the La Liga points table after suffering a 2-1 loss at home against Granada. Nepal witnessed the highest single-day COVID-19 deaths as 35 individuals succumbed to the virus yesterday, with 12 deaths reported in Banke district alone. With this, the COVID-19 death tally has climbed to 3,246. Meanwhile, the country recorded over 4,000 COVID-19 cases for the third consecutive day, as 4,831 new cases were reported yesterday, with 12,597 samples tested through the PCR method. According to the Health Ministry, there are currently 34,117 active COVID-19 cases in the country, while 59 individuals are in quarantine centers. Based on the Health Ministry's latest update, 337 individuals are receiving treatment in intensive care units across the country, while 107 are on ventilator support. According to the ministry, the Kathmandu Valley alone registered 1,561 COVID-19 cases yesterday. The latest COVID-19 data reveals that Nepal has the highest transmission rate of coronavirus globally, as one infected individual is transmitting the virus to at least 2 people. Likewise, the infection rate is higher in comparison to the samples tested. Health experts have warned that the country could undergo severe health crisis if the government does not prioritize testing centers and infrastructure management during the prohibitory period. We have more in this report.
Presently, the global infection rate is 7% compared to the number of tested samples. In neighboring India, the rate has currently peaked to 20%, while in Nepal it is 38%. The worst hit Italy had witnessed maximum of 18% and USA 22%. During the first wave, Nepal had recorded 25% spread rate when cases soared to the peak. According to epidemiologists, rate over 5% itself is alarming, while infection rate of 38% means that the number of cases in communities thrive largely out of testing parameters. Likewise, last year, an infected person was found to be transmitting virus up to 1.5 individuals on average in Nepal, while it has surpassed 2 at the moment, which is the highest transmission rate in the world. Thailand and Sri Lanka are second and third on the list, and neighboring India reports transmission up to 1.5% on average. Health experts have warned that the daily COVID-19 cases could reach around 200,000, while the daily death case could hit 150 benchmark if the alarming infection rate persists in the country. Nepal is likely to face similar situation as in the present-day India, according to health experts, due to shortfall of testing, contact tracing and weak health infrastructure. Nepal had implemented strict preventive measures during the first wave, while negligence has been rampant in the second wave. Experts fear a deepening health crisis is looming if the ongoing prohibitory orders fail to slow down the chain of infection.
Markets remained closed while fewer vehicles piled on the streets on the second day of prohibition imposed by the government in the capital today in order to contain the fast-spreading coronavirus in the country. Local administrations in 13 districts have prohibited any public movement except for important and emergency purposes. Vehicles belonging to hospitals, municipalities, financial institutions, media, and security institutions have been allowed to operate. Nepal Police and Armed Police Force personnel have been deployed at various places to implement the prohibitory order. Security personnel have also taken several vehicles under control for defying the prohibitory order. Groceries, fruit shops and dairy shops have been allowed to open till 10 in the morning. The prohibitions came into effect from yesterday for 2 weeks in places with high rates of coronavirus transmission. The COVID-19 Crisis Management Committee had recommended the government to impose prohibition on urban areas with over 500 daily cases and rural areas with more than 200 daily cases. Morang, Parsa, Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, Lalitpur, Kaski, Dang, Banke, Rupandehi, Surkhet and Kailali districts have reported over 500 daily cases. Bardia and Kanchanpur districts have reported over 200 daily cases. Pedi Hospital in Nepalganj has been struggling to manage human resources amid a rising number of coronavirus patients. The hospital has been facing human resource crisis as 73 health officials, including 8 special doctors, are in isolation due to COVID-19 infection. Considering the lack of staff, the federal government had decided to add 60 more health workers. Officials say overwhelming number of applications have been received for the post of special doctor and health workers, among others. However, no applications have been filed for the post of anesthesiologist. Likewise, the hospital's director, Prakash Bahadur Thapa, has informed that the hospital had called for applications for 10 vacant posts of medical officer. However, only 3 applications have been filed so far. The Health Ministry had assured of filling the requirements, however, has yet to take a decision. In yet another dramatic political development, Chief Minister of Gandaki Province Prithvi Subba Gurung has expanded his cabinet amid the vote of confidence registered against him at the Provincial Assembly. Rajiv Gurung, alias Deepak Manange, who was elected as independent candidate from Manang B, was appointed as Minister for Youth and Sports. The newly appointed minister was administered the oath of office in secrecy by Province Governor Amik Sherchan yesterday evening. Newly appointed Minister Gurung, who took the oath of lawmaker only after a year following a case under consideration at the Supreme Court, has largely remained a controversial figure. Meanwhile, in Lumini Province, 4 lawmakers, Santosh Kumar Pandey, Bijay Kumar Yadav, Suman Sharma and Kalpana Pandey from Janata Samajwadi Party have been relieved of their parliamentary posts. However, party chairman Mahanta Thakur informed that the party has not taken any action against the said lawmakers. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the elected women representatives who are receiving training for personality development and public speaking in Panchthar district, why has the training become necessary when their tenure is going to conclude soon? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
कति कुराहरु चाहिँ मलाई अलिक अन्यल थियो यो तालिमबाट चाहिँ एकदमै म अलिक फिक्स नै भएको छु
पोडियम हुन्छ नि त्यसलाई चाहिँ अब हामी सधैँ चाहिँ प्रयोग गर्दाखेरि त्यसलाई पनि एकदमै प्रयोग गर्न जरुरी रहेछ क्या
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. And here's the question. What should be done to individuals who defy prohibitory orders? Your options are A, counsel them, B, file a case, and C, understand the obligation. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And that's all for the moment. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.